Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nate Reviews. This episode of Nate Reviews, I'm going to be reviewing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think everybody already knows this story, but I guess I'll just review it anyway, because why not? So the movie begins where Rudolph has some electric thing on his nose when he's born, and nobody really knows why. They just know that he has it. And then Santa Claus busts in. I think they put charcoal on his nose before Santa Claus busts in to keep Santa Claus from knowing, because they want him to be a reindeer of Santa Claus's. And apparently they're afraid Santa Claus will discriminate against him because he has a red nose for some reason. So anyway, they cover his nose up with charcoal, and then Santa Claus busts in and says Santa Claus stuff. I can't even remember if this is right or not. Who knows? I haven't watched it since last year, so I haven't watched it yet. This is still November when we're recording this, so I guess I'll see if I'm right when I watch it, if I still remember this review. I just have a bad memory in general. Anyway, then Rudolph starts going to school to be a reindeer of Santa Claus's and his reindeer troop that fly all over the world. And they're trying to teach him how to fly, and he's sort of decent at flying, nothing special. But anyway, when he gets overexcited, his charcoal comes off of his nose, and his electronic robot nose glares red light. Everybody laughs at him and mildly teases him, and he throws a big fit and runs away. Some girl reindeer follows him and sings some song to him about how he shouldn't be so sad and how he should just suck it up and stop being a baby because people said he has a red nose. I think the gym teacher was kind of mean to him. I think he was like, "You can't play with us." But I don't think anybody else was actually that mean to him. I think they were just, teasing him about his robot nose. But anyway, he runs away and then finds some, he finds finds an elf that for some reason is a little less macho than the other elves. Anyway, this elf for some reason wants to be a dentist really bad, and thinks that because he works as an elf he can't be a dentist for some reason. And he also wants to run away because somehow he'll become a dentist if he runs away and off into the wilderness with some reindeer with a robot nose. So the cyborg reindeer named Rudolph and the less than macho elf run off into the wilderness, where they meet a giant bearded miner guy. I really don't understand who this character is, and before here we kind of understand the continuity of it's all a bunch of mystical creatures, and then there's just some random miner guy. Anyway, the miner guy helps them hide from the Yeti, who's it's an abominable snowman, I believe his name is. He's this giant snow creature that walks around and tries to do something, and he yells a lot, and they're all scared of him. So eventually they they like run away from him until they get to the water, and then they sail off to this island, and they meet a giant clock, and he tells them that they gotta go to Misfit Island, and then they go to Misfit Island, and then everything's broken there. They all have broken toys. And then there's also this like flying lion. But I don't think he's a broken toy. I think he's just a flying lion. And, yeah. So anyway, Rudolph's there, and he gets the idea that Santa Claus to just give all the toys to crippled kids because, you know, they're crippled, so they don't need good gifts. They can just use the broken toys. And then they go back to Santa Claus, and Santa Claus, meanwhile, has been like all scared about the snowstorms, so he can't see flying through the snow. And then Rudolph's like, I can show you the way. I have a red nose that glows. And then Rudolph rides off. Well, yeah, and like the abominable snowman trips into something. They beat up the abominable snowman, and then he says he wants to be their friend. The end. It's a pretty good movie. It's kind of a classic. Yeah, I like it, so. I think it's about the power of friendship. And you need friendship, don't you? Think about it.